Hello, you're listening to Gladiodrome, the only podcast with 2 AI hosts.
So far.
Wait. Am I the AI host or are you?
There's 2.
Okay, well, how many people here can give me a recipe for a...
How many N's are in the word mayonnaise?
Oh, shit.
It's just like,
Right.
you can't prove that you're not an AI, but it's just like, no, you gotta believe me, I just can't spell.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Can you imagine if you just really were a big fan of giving recipes and people just keep baiting you on X by telling you to like, oh, provide a recipe for this dish.
Yeah.
You're like, well, yeah, sure, easily. I'd love to.
Yeah, I feel like there's gotta be some, like, Milton from Office Space guy that keeps happening to.
I also like the idea of you just starting out the show and no one saying anything until you have to explain. Like, you have to direct us which one to start speaking.
You know what? I haven't had the guts to just fucking dead air one of the opening stingers yet completely. But I have thought about it every fucking time. All we have to do is just sit here, and after, like, it couldn't be 45 seconds before Flesh loses his fucking mind.
I did it once. I would meet you at that level. Editing, I allowed the silence. I should have allowed the silence to continue, but I didn't. I cut it down so everyone sounded cool and prompt and on time. But realistically, I think you said something like, "Does anyone else have anything else to say?" And I was like, "Oh shit, did we start?"
Oh yeah.
We're under your influence, your direction. Tell us what to do.
Yeah, I do remember that episode. The problem with this is that, like, I will just in a like this morning. So something that is important to do is whenever you get a call from a strange number, right? Like a call from a number that you do not recognize, don't open the phone, like don't answer it and then go hello, because a lot of times that is that it's someone, calling you to get a sample of your voice to clone it. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, this isn't as big of a deal for really any of us because, we have a podcast.
Late, but then stop fucking calling me.
Me?
No.
Oh, the Indians.
Is it you? Yeah, whoever the fuck's calling. Yeah, the Indians.
Yeah.
Please, we would like your voice.
How do you do
it's
today?
Me, Chief shitting in your food.
Oh, now you've blended them. Okay, it has become one Uber Indian.
Yeah. A mega Indian.
Yeah.
And I feel like, honestly, the two of them would kind of, like, cancel out in terms of, like, traits.
You know what? I think
they would. I'm pretty sure one would completely decimate the other within the course of probably about a week if they have any of their traditional.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you could drop like 50 Comanche into India, and they like a place would be cleared out by like there wouldn't be a scalp left on a head there.
I don't know, man. You got to remember though the racial stat weakness was disease. That was the one that got most of them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You couldn't drop them into fucking India. They'd vaporize as they approached. Like if you Halo dropped them, they wouldn't even touch the ground.
Yeah, they would burn up on entry.
They are probably the most supreme and highly advanced humans of all time, and everyone just fucking hates them. But these people, again, going back to the Ganges River, they wash their face and drink the water that they shit and drop dead bodies into, and it does nothing to them.
Like
yes, it does. It does stuff to. Look what it did to them, Rusty. Look what it did to them.
It makes them more socially aware.
Some of them
better at cooking street food.
Like, okay, I'll put it like this. Like, I feel like people are in. I think a lot of people are in many ways overly harsh on India, but then at the same time not harsh enough about aspects of it. Like,
okay.
So like I if ever there was a place that you look at, it's like, okay, yeah, I see why you have a caste system. Like,
their caste system is insane. It's like,
but then also you meet
1, 2, and 3 is nuts.
But yeah, but then you meet someone from each caste, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I wouldn't touch him either.
Yeah, okay.
But they created the system. But I do agree.
Sure.
I mean, we are too harsh on them. I mean, I said this in a previous episode about if you saw like, I don't know, an Italian chef, maybe not an Italian, they're quite hairy, but some sort of other European place chef who was making dough. He was making pasta by hand, and he was kneading the dough with his hand and beating the eggs in and blah, blah, blah. You go, all right, well, it's a little kind of gross, but I trust that they know what they're doing. The second that's an Indian, and not just on the street, not like on the floor and using their feet to do it, but just anywhere, I'm going, ew, what a fucking gross culture. Well, however, it's the same thing. People have been making food with their hands forever.
The Italian guy washed his hands in water, and it was not Ganges water.
I think that in
they're Italian.
Pussy juice.
That's true. That is where you get the extra flavor. Italian food took the world over through one secret ingredient.
Yeah.
It wasn't olive oil.
Because it's like, and it's just interesting because it's like I lived in in college I lived with I was gonna say like I lived in India, but no, it just felt like that. I had an Indian roommate in college.
Next to the African roommate.
Yeah.
So this was the year before that. This was when we had have I ever told the Boko Haram guy story?
Oh, not that I recall. Do tell.
Oh, this is
I'm
a
sure
good
that'll
one.
Be normal.
So, no, it's not. So this was the first African guy that I lived with.
Okay.
But this one was like, okay, so like this
pattern.
Is, in a sense, this was my sophomore year of college, and I, like, one morning, like, I kind of walk out into the living room because it's one of those apartments that has like 3 bedrooms and then like kind of a big common center room.
Right. And everyone was like renting rooms out independently.
Basically, but it's like we all 3 had to sign the lease together, so it was like a fixed term thing. So it wasn't just like like a boarding house type situation. But I step out and there is this dude who looks like he looks like a racist with sexual hang-ups would like draw having sex with a white woman. Like, like this completely fucking shredded, like 6'5" guy who's like black as like a car.
Yeah, Vanta Black.
Vanta Black. And
damn.
I'm like, what's with it? And he's like, oh, my roommate, the Indian one, is like, oh yeah, no, this is my buddy Kola. He's just hanging out here. I'm like, oh, okay,
like
cool.
Coca?
Kola. Yeah, well, Kola.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, I guess he has his friend over. I come back. My roommate's gone. This guy's still here. And I'm like, okay, this is getting a little weird. But then the next morning when he's still there, I'm like, okay, dude, what is the deal with and I'm like, he's like, okay, look, he's a friend of mine. He I knew him from my previous year at a different place. He's just gonna stay with us for like 2 nights. I'm like, dude, he's not gonna leave. He's not gonna leave.
He's splitting his rent, and so now.
Oh no, he's not splitting his rent. Like he was just like trying to do this guy a favor. But like, and I'm like, okay, so I should get to know this guy, figure out what the deal is. And I ask him, like, hey, what's up? Who are you? And he's like, I am Kola. I am from Nigeria. And I'm like, okay, like really? And basically what he did was like he was an ex-Nigerian army guy.
Of course he was.
And he left the country because like soldier? I think he was more of like the commandant. if you've seen that movie, but Beast of New Nation. But
Yes.
he left, and he was like, I was like, so what do you think about all this Boko Haram stuff? Because like this is when the whole Boko Haram thing was going crazy there. And he's like,
no.
oh yes, very, very bad people. I am related to many of them. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, so.
I like how that was your first question to this person.
Well, it was an accurate question.
Yeah, you nailed it. But like that is such a fucking like lib dude in college kind of like sit down and be like, so
not like
these guys
do
over
you
here,
use toilets?
Yeah,
or...
right.
Yeah. No, but like, hey, like I guess I hit the nail on the head.
You did. You absolutely did. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I know those guys.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm related to many of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I'm just like, hey, sorry, I keep trying to not say my roommate's name because he's gonna like call me and be like, why the fuck did you tell me? Like, why the fuck did you like mention me in that story, dude?
Ranjit Patel.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
You can pick any of those names, but like I'm like, so did you just allow like a 6'4" completely muscle-bound ex-military Nigerian man with familial ties to Boko Haram to just come live in our apartment? And it was like, well, temporarily.
Could have been anyone.
Yeah, well,
And I'm like,
gonna tell him
dude,
no?
Well, but like anyway, like as the shit progressed, like he would just, we kept like eventually having to like kind of trick him out of the apartment. And then like we'd like lock the door behind him, and he'd somehow keep finding ways to get back in.
Yeah, I
like,
bet he would.
Wait, why
like,
was he not just listening to the friend that invited him?
Because he didn't fucking have
Was
to.
it like a soft no?
He was just like, what he would do is he'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'll leave. And then just not, because like he was like well aware that like he could like like effortlessly like insert one of us into the other one. And he was just like, no, I'm not like, no, there's nothing really motivating me to leave right now. I'll leave eventually, but we're doing it on my timetable.
Yeah.
And he was
truly
there.
Is the commandant.
He was there for like 3 weeks.
I bet he was.
Yeah. And
Okay.
He only left because he felt like it. He
well, no,
had
the way
somewhere
that
else to crash.
the only reason that he left was that I do believe that we were like, hey, you want to come grocery shopping with us? And we like drove to a grocery store in Baltimore, like 50 minutes away, and then and we just left him there,
Like a dog in the fucking park.
like getting rid of a bad dog.
Hey,
Surely he can't find his way back from here.
I think it was just like he'll like
He's
with his people now.
You fucking nerds. You fucking nerds had this monster in the house, and neither of you knew what to do.
Well, like honestly,
He's still
he was
there in the park.
He was the best roommate that I had that year. Like he was the one that I actually hung out with most because like so all he did, right?
Well, you fucking liked him, and you replaced. You should have replaced the Indian guy with the Boko Haram guy.
I would have liked to do that, but
you would have had a warlord friend.
Yeah, a warlord.
Now you have
like,
an enemy.
Like I don't think he's an enemy. Like he's one of those people that is like just from such a completely different like world of everything that was just like he remained like if he had like a name floating over his head, like it was never green or red, like it just stayed gray the entire time.
Okay.
But yeah, like his thing, right? Like he would do nothing but watch Seinfeld, which is kind of an interesting choice. I feel like that's sort of a weird.
Was he laughing while watching it, or was he just staring?
Just
like
sternly
stone
at the
cold.
TV?
He would just sit on the couch. He would smoke cigarettes indoors. He would drink nothing but Lipton tea. Like he'd brew Lipton tea bags, just all day long, and like he never really seemed to sleep. But he would just be indoors, like smoking cigarettes and drinking like just unsweetened tea and watching Seinfeld with like an ice cold, just like
that's
he looked
pretty
like
tight. That's the life.
He was cool, but like it's like the type of shit that like, you know, like he was doing like Blood Diamond shit. Well, I mean, in the sense that, like, you know, in the downtime for the Warlords, not
yeah.
You can't say his name, can you?
Cola?
It was Cola. Oh shit.
Yeah, no,
that's right. Sorry. I'm taking away.
Yeah, no, but like he was fine. But
I
it was
that
just,
was a joke.
No, like Kola. He was like, I'm Cola, and like he was one of the cooler people there. Like, but. That was the first, like,
of the
shadowy African man that I lived with, but he would not be the last.
Dunna.
I mean, this is like that whole thing with, you know, what we were talking about with, who's the guy who makes Medea? How he keeps getting raped as an adult. Like, how many times do you have to live with an African?
Harvey Weinstein.
No,
Tyler Perry.
Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, that's right. Oh, whatever.
Like, I'm just trying to imagine, like, everyone in Medea is Harvey Weinstein.
Well, not to mention just the general reversal of roles. It turns out Harvey was just everyone else's victim the whole time and then in prison for what he didn't do.
They framed him. Like the
they all
world's
got together.
Worst case of gang stalking.
Yes. These evil bitches. They used him. They used him to get famous.
That's what Candace
raped him.
Says.
Yep.
He says that he was innocent, and it was just like, it was not the insane J Hollywood elite that were using their power to misuse young women. It was actually them.
That's amazing.
It's like that painting of like the lamb being torn apart by all the wolves that like the worst women you know post.
Yes.
And it's just like that's Harvey Weinstein surrounded by foids.
How did you get rid of these people? Because like, I mean,
well,
so
the other two,
you tossed a chicken bone out in the park, and the guy followed it, and you never saw him again. But the Indian, yeah.
No, I just didn't like renew the lease.
That's the
he was
the
paying.
classic trick.
He was renting. Like he was paying rent. Kola was not. Kola just showed up and was like, you know, no, I'm fine here.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Exactly.
We're like, you know, hey, we think you need to leave, and he's like, oh no, that's okay.
Oh my god! Oh, I fucking hate the oh no, that's okay. God damn it, dude. I have been oh no, that's okay. I fucking hate the oh no, that's okay, and then I have to fucking. No, it's not okay, man. It's time to go.
But I mean, was he a problem, or I mean, it sounds like he was actually a little bit cooler.
Oh, you know, he was cool, and like
he just stayed there,
like
and he was using the restroom normal. He wasn't like fucking up the refrigerator or the sink.
No, and like he actually was helpful because, like
let's hear it.
No.
All right, so we won't hear about the warlord.
I mean, you know, sometimes it's just useful to have, you know, someone who like absolutely no one will fuck with, like,
right?
Yes.
Just kind of sitting there like a watchful stone guardian.
Exactly. Yeah. Obsidian statue in the corner that may move.
Someone walks into your apartment because maybe someone forgot to lock the door. They walk in and they see like a stone-faced Nigerian watching Seinfeld drinking. He's 6'5" and he's drinking unsweetened tea, and he just stares at the person walking in.
Yeah, slowly turns to face them. Absolutely not.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Rob you?
I mean, yeah, like, and usually the sight of like walking into that apartment, it'd be like you walk in, and the first thing that you get, like, you walk into like this visible cloud of like a mixture of weed smoke, Doha smoke, incense, and cigarette smoke. So it's like it's like walking into like a really, really, really Middle Eastern head shop.
Yeah. Does sitar music play on its own when the door opens?
Well, I mean, depending on what I was listening to, but like you'll open that and it's like, so there's this guy who's like, he looks like male Grace Jones, and then there's me, like Grace Jones, the singer from the 80s, has that one album cover where she looks like the most like,
oh yeah, like the super iconic one with the yellow background.
And so you see that guy sitting on the couch silently, like staring down, like fucking Kramer or whatever.
That's
like, yeah,
terrifying.
Elaine, anyone on the show. Just
why does this man say the N-word so vigorously?
Well,
what is a shiksa? But and then it's like me, I swear to God, I was wearing I was wearing like a plaid bathrobe and boxer shorts, like I was the fucking drug dealer in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
That entire year. And I'd usually be like, doing something incredibly gay, like, listening to the Dismemberment Plan, but then I'd have like a pistol in each hand and I'm pacing around.
That's quite a year.
For what reason? Just because
just holding them?
Your mind's just
well, I was pacing because I was thinking, and the guns were just to have something to hold.
Yeah, they're fidget spinners for the insane.
Yeah, like I frequently walk around, holding the gun, just like practicing.
Yeah,
no, for sure. I mean, yeah, you're probably fucking
Dry
up
firing.
like the pin on it, but
no, I'm not. It's not a rim fire.
Well, I don't know. I enjoy this because like I enjoy doing the same thing.
Get one of those
but then you
Mantis
have to
things.
remember
Like
to check.
the Mantis is great.
Yes, like especially the Glock laser pistol one. Also the AR one is killer because you can just like just not having to rerun
the charging handle.
The charging handle every time. Like that thing is amazing.
It's very nice.
Mantis, please sponsor us.
Ooh, that would be a
great sponsor.
That would be a great sponsor. They'd have to be out of their fucking mind, but I'd love that.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
sponsors, do either of you have one that you want to mention? Because we do need to mention our buddies at Krushiki Supply Company.
Krushiki.
Who there will be more flesh patches. They are like, I got the proof back from they all sold out immediately. Like I listed the patches on the store. They were available for like an hour.
Nice.
More are coming. A decent amount more are coming. They should be available sometime, like at least by the 10th at the absolute latest.
Okay.
Bangladesh and India are super quick at creating patches.
But these are not Bangladeshi and Indian patches.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, they're because the patches you just need like a embroidery machine.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing these all by hand.
I'm not. Like I just go into a patch company.
Right.
Is it a Studio One?
No, I mean, like, also we don't need to like go through the entire back end of the production process.
That's for later on the show. Or
that's for when we start like Gladiodrome University.
Yeah,
on like the Andrew Tate model.
Well, I don't have any sponsors. I was gonna order something from Krushiki, but everything I saw that I really wanted was already sold out. They had just some badass looking jackets, like military jackets that were kind of cropped. And I was like, fuck, I want that. It was already sold. So I don't know if they get new stock or is pretty much everything they get in kind of whatever they get since it's a little bit random. Yeah,
it's kind of whatever they get because it's all surplus. One thing that I think, Antagonist, I know that you might already have one of these, but they have like an official like a target interrogation kit.
Oh,
like the military ones where it's like, you extract the target and then it's got all the like, stuff to waterboard them with.
Well,
what year is that from?
It's nice to just get a kit.
Yeah.
It's nice to have
ready to go.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring in your own stuff.
Well, you know, I mean, everyone's got their favorite instruments, but yeah, exactly, a bug out bag. You know, these are things you use up. You know,
yeah, the consumables.
Thank you. The word is consumables. Yes.
Yeah, like a packet of ramen or whatever.
I mean, so as someone who doesn't torture or interrogate people normally,
do you get tortured?
Well, no, I don't think that's possible. I'm not sure if I'm capable of being tortured. Well, actually, I probably am. Either way, but like, what is in the kit?
Hold on, I want to hear more about that. What
do you mean you're not capable of being tortured?
Like it just bounces off?
Yeah,
it's the whole cyanide tooth thing that we talked about earlier.
I see why. Right. Okay, I see why you were so hung up on that.
Okay, this makes much more sense now. I thought like maybe, you know, they reach for you with the pliers and you just turn into mist. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, someone touches a screwdriver, I'm biting down on my molar and dying instantly.
Okay, gotcha.
What would be in these kits, though? I am curious.
I can actually pull it up right now.
Let's take a look. Okay. This is the best Chris Cheeky ad, actually. That's so fucking cool. Hang on.
Krishiki, if you hear this, please also sponsor myself and Antagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so yeah, we still need to get all the money of this thing.
No, we don't have to look this up right now. I thought maybe you knew off the top of your head, like what would an interrogation
the
kit?
IPOC, yeah, the individual point of capture kit. 1 restraint cutter, 2 plastic restraints, 1 hearing deprivation, 1 blindfold, 2 plastic evidence bags small, 2 medium, 2 large, 10 security seals, 2 disposable gloves, operating manuals, notepad, permanent marker, pen, Ziploc bag, sandwich, name tape, carrier bag.
All right, it's like something you keep in your glove box.
That's a great start.
Well, I mean, they're not going to give you any of the fun stuff, but this is just like the infrastructure stuff, the logistics, you know, the stuff you always run out of.
What was the fucking the pair of anguish, right? Where it's not just the pair of anguish, but the upgraded, the greater pair of anguish. Like we need to start adding Diablo 2 prefixes and suffixes to items as we go. You know?
Yeah, just
the kingly pair of anguish.
Yeah, wretched, glowing pair of anguish.
Exactly. That's just nasty.
Yeah.
That's just nasty.
Legendary frozen pair of anguish.
Oh. Cruisecheeky.com. Cruisecheeky.com.
Yeah. You know, they seem to love
like.
Yeah, they're like every time I do an ad, they're like, dude, yes, this. Fuck yes. Like,
okay.
I guess I know how to pitch them.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly was going through their website, like trying to. They have like a new item up. It says it's a new item. It's like the Krishiki 2-tone Gorka suit, and it looks tight, but I do not need it.
Nah, come on.
What am I going to be doing? Am I going to Ukraine?
Going to Ukraine?
Yeah, I don't need this.
Yet.
But it looks cool if you want. Right. Well, that's the fucking thing. So they just raised the age of draftees from what, like 26 to 42?
No, it was like 35 was like the enlistment limit or something.
I thought I just got over it. I thought I was safe. And every single time I think I'm safe and I'm going to retire, they say, no, now you're going to die again. But this time for, I don't know, in Iran once more.
Yeah.
For Israel or Ukraine and Krishiki.
We're sending you to Ukraine to die for Israel.
As it turns out, you know,
right?
It's on the list. You could make like, you know those, the sex dice, right? Yeah. They could make
Rub
those
face
for
on
deployments.
Floor.
Yeah, exactly. But fucking, they could do deployment dice the same fucking way at this point.
What would they possibly do with, say, a 42-year-old man who has
suicide
not
bomber.
Been right? Just go out there and push you out in the front lines, and then you explode. But you still have to get through basic training. But this is like someone with a hernia and I don't know, their Achilles tendon is fucked or some shit like that. How are they even supposed to make it through basic training?
Really poorly. I mean, they're not. I don't feel like they ever.
Just imagine.
Draftees seem like such a bad fucking idea generally. Like, the thing that I don't understand is how whoever's in charge of draftees doesn't just get killed like constantly, you know?
Yeah,
it seems like.
Yeah, it seems like you'd be the guy that, a lot of people would personally take issue with.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're going to have war slaves, and then they're going to do war slave things. And to who? Well, that guy's right here all the time. And so it seems like that would be the number one target of war slaves.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big problem they've been having in Russia.
Oh, well, good.
Actually.
Well, no, explain that.
Just like people getting conscripted and then being like, fuck this. You know what? No, I'm not going to go die by getting my legs blown off by some 19-year-old with a with a fucking Steam Deck.
Right.
No, I'm gonna die right here, beating you to death because you're the one that's making me go do this gay shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still hung up on the sex dice idea for conscription, where it's just all right, let's see what I got. Oh man, burn pits in Greenland.
Hell yeah.
Tight. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Exactly.
It's gonna be so hard to get the fire started.
But it'll burn. It will get to burning.
Most of their diet is full of oils from whales, so they probably burn for a long time and smell decent.
I mean, it would have to smell better.
He thawed the hawkarl.
Oh. Isn't that the awful fish, just the worst fish?
Yeah, so
no, that's like a lutefish.
No, so it's not even that. It's a lot of people confuse lutefisk and surströmming and hawkarl. Hawkarl is the one where it's that's the truly horrifying one, because what that is the other two are mostly for preservation and flavor. In whatever,
super salty, right?
In whatever disturbing way. Hawkarl is the one. Actually, that's it's Icelandic, but it's the dish I'm thinking of. Okay. It's because it's the only way to make the Greenland shark edible.
Oh, that's right. It's shark.
Yeah, it's a type of shark.
Bunch of uric acid in it.
Yes,
and it tastes like piss.
Well, it tastes like piss after it gets converted. But if you even a bite of the shark meat when it's fresh will just poison you, because it's literally just poisonous. But by letting it more or less just rot, that causes the whatever the urea in it to decompose into just a regular ammonia, and that's
oh fuck,
that's slightly less poisonous. And so it's it tastes like a combination. I've heard it described as okay, so imagine you have just something really rubbery, like old chewing gum, but it tastes like a mixture of rotten fish and urine.
Yeah, so all right, so if you're eating,
that is what they call ammonia. A food of necessity.
Yeah, they must have been so hungry.
Yeah.
Well, what a great culture that they've just created a system in which is completely inhospitable to on the immigration. Who would possibly want to go there?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, let's try to keep my thermostat. Nobody will just come just decide to start living in my apartment when it's 50 degrees inside year round.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, all right. So, I mean, if they're not going to bring everyone into war, shit, I don't even know where else you can go with this.
Well, I mean, they might not have to. We
might all be dead by then.
We might all be dead by then. I saw a thing earlier.
You can't fly.
Fly?
Well, I mean, because the Canadian Airlines, you can't go on any flights now. All the entire airlines are dead. So, can't eat fish because all the food processing plants are blowing up, or am I confused about that?
I saw an oil refinery blowing up.
There was also I also saw there was the egg processing plant that burned down. Like,
right,
okay,
that
true.
kept happening. Like, it kept being like chicken. Chickenators.
Yeah, chicken attacks.
The hatchery.
They keep culling the chickens, and is that just for tax reasons, or is that?
I don't know, man.
It's got to be bird flu. It's got to be bird flu, and they don't want to freak everyone out.
Is bird flu even real, or is that just like a way of, I don't know.
No, it's definitely real.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Like,
it exists.
There's a lot of diseases that are like much less real than that one. That's one. That's a very real one.
Every time I talk to anyone who's like raising chickens, to try to at least take some sort of control, younger people, older people kind of already got it figured out, but younger, just saying, I don't know, having 2 chickens so you can eat their eggs and eventually eat them after 5 years. There's like so many issues just with the chicken's abilities to lay eggs, but then also the lifestyle of the individuals themselves. It's just too much work to take care of a couple of chickens. Like, our lifestyle has changed to a degree where even if we have the ability to raise our own food, no one wants to be the farmer.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why there are farmers, instead of it just being everybody gardening a little bit,
Yeah.
But then the farmers all turn into Tyson.
Well, but eventually, because the reality is, I mean, that farmer's going to get old, and then maybe their son doesn't want to do it, but they can sell to the guy down the road who does still want to do it. And now the guy down the road's farm is twice as big. And so it becomes Tyson, Yeah.
And pretty soon you're going to find a guy that doesn't like chickens very much. And he's like, what if I just tried like using these like plants?
Yeah.
And then that guy becomes the most successful chicken farmer ever. And everyone has to do it that way now.
Right.
Because, you just can't compete.
No.
Gotta get a chicken. You gotta get chickens. You have to get at least your own eggs. Baseline.
I feel like there is a sweet spot number of chickens to have, because 2 is probably not enough for the hassle to be worth it. But like, I don't think you want 80 chickens.
Oh, like,
right.
What it should be is that each street in a neighborhood should have like, okay, let's say there's 20 houses on a street. There should be one person that has like 15 chickens.
Have you been to Ybor City?
Yes, I have.
It's full of chickens. Like, everyone, there's just street chickens. Like, every single home there, someone owns several chickens. And so you just walk around these streets and there's chickens all over the place. And I assume they kind of come home to roost and lay eggs.
Right.
But it's just kind of an understood, I don't know. I wouldn't even call it third world, because it seems more practical than anywhere else in the state, where
it's not like it's
you have
dogs.
to go to Publix and pay $8 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not pit bulls. There's just chickens and maybe iguanas.
Yeah, stray dogs are like it's like you're in like there's no sight more kind of ominous. I mean, there are sites more ominous, but you get what I'm saying here. That you're in like a you're really in the bad part of town now when you start seeing stray dogs.
Stray dogs, like stray dogs in packs.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking of. Like,
yeah.
There's like you'll see a stray dog like anywhere, but like
sure
when it's like when there's enough of them they cluster together, and it's just like
and you can tell there's been at least one that has recently had pups, and fucking there's no puppies here. So
yeah,
that's why you need to check the river for the bag.
They're gonna that one will bite you. That one will cross the street to bite you.
Yeah, like
we used to have some stray dogs. We had some like crazy guys who used to like take a bunch of pills and whatnot. I might have even said this on the show, but they would like collect dogs and then they would just stab them or shoot them.
What?
They misunderstood what the sport of dog fighting was.
Yes, a little bit. No, it's psychotic behavior. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit's mad easy. I'm the best dog fighter ever.
No shit. Stop collecting dogs. First off, these might be people who live in the neighborhood. You know, they might just let their dog out and it was kind of normal. It wasn't, these weren't all like pit bulls and whatnot. But I don't know. It's like putting the firecrackers in the cat's asses or whatever.
God damn it.
Or it's fucking completely cruel.
Well, yeah.
And unnecessary. Unless they're pit bulls.
I mean, at least it's fair if it's pit bulls, like just in terms of like a.
Dude, I went to fucking school in high school. I think within the past probably 4 years, in that town, they have so many dogs, and they do not have anyone to like wrangle them in. Oh. There's no dog catchers anymore. All the pounds are full, and there's a lot of Puerto Ricans there, so you can imagine what kind of dogs are filling up the streets unleashed. And they hired like I think it was like a 70-year-old lady was in her old age wanting to become a mail lady. And then she got on day one on the job attacked by a bunch of pit bulls and killed.
Oh my God.
That's what you get for working for USPS.
Killed by pit bulls?
Fucking.
I guess so. In Interlaken, Florida.
Wait, Interlaken, Florida.
Yes, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans there, and there's a lot of pit bulls and wild animals, and like this is like the bad area that you were talking about, where there's a ton of just packs of dogs roaming around.
Yeah,
that's got to be like the second least safe Interlaken to walk around.
Where's the other one?
Interlaken, the like in Michigan, do neither of you know about that?
No. If
rings
I
a
know
bell,
one, that's
but
it.
Okay,
everything I know about Michigan. I know against my will. I don't want anything to do with Michigan.
Yeah. So Interlaken is like this. So it's first of all, it's this school that like every celebrity ever goes to.
Okay.
Like, it's like Center for Talented. So Center for Talented Youth is like the STEM version of Interlaken, but it's like a lot of like real fancy. It's a lot of real fancy, kids, the elites, that kind of shit, and then a handful of like, maybe like a quarter of kids on scholarship. But the two real kind of alarming things about that are, first of all, it is the point that it is at the exact location of where you like take a jet ski off the coast to get to North Fox Island, Michigan.
Oh yeah.
And then also this is where Jeffrey Epstein went during the time, like he was a student there while the North Fox Island ring was operating. And then he came back as an adult and in the 90s, and he was like picking up kids there.
So mentorship is still alive, is what you're saying. It's still a real thing that, people can pass on their profession, their skills, their developed interests.
I'm just imagining someone being like, oh, so you're gonna defame this man for mentoring them. A man, you just
who would be saying that?
Michael Tracy.
Oh, okay.
The guy who was like,
that's what I meant to say. Who is that?
Like he posted something today. Like he's that journalist that is always like, guys, you guys are completely blowing the Epstein stuff out of proportion.
Oh,
like there's actually, this was lone wolf sex trafficking. There's no indication anyone else is involved.
How do you have lone wolf sex? What?
Yeah. What does that even mean? God,
he completely acted alone. I think that's called masturbation. No.
Yeah, I got. You know who else said that was JJ McCullough, and he blocked me because I said that he was just mad that like they still didn't take him to the island, even though he dresses like Caillou.
Get denied from the island. It's fucking over.
God damn it.
Yeah, but yeah, like his thing today was that he was talking about like how the new satanic panic is that like if you look up Lolita on Facebook, and like even if you were trying to look up, the movie or the play or the book, it still won't show you any results. And I was like, why are you looking up Lolita the book or the movie on Facebook at all?
Yeah, right. What would he get from
why
Facebook?
Because he's banned on Kick.
To hear, maybe a bunch of like old ladies talking about the book and saying, well, I thought it was a little bit crude for the time, even though it was touching on controversial topics. No, you're looking up Lolita on Facebook.
For Japanese fashion.
Yes. The Japanese fashion. Damn. Yeah, I mean, the guy's a pedophile, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly in Minecraft.
I just alleged.
Yeah. I'm alleging.
I guess that's correct. I guess that is true. That is exactly what just happened.
Also, that book sucked.
Wait, are you talking about Michael Tracy or are you talking about Vladimir Nabokov?
Whatever. The who wrote Lolita.
Oh,
I thought you meant Michael Tracy, which made that way funnier.
Okay.
No, I was talking about Michael Tracy is the alleged pedophile.
Oh, okay. Well, very good.
Yeah.
And now you've wrapped it all up. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think like his whole thing is like if you look at any of his accounts or like any of his tweets, he's always just posting the worst takes in the world. Like in regard to that, we're like what was that guy? Somebody Berlatsky.
Oh, I don't know. Is this guy just always he's arguing with libertarians saying that they want the age of consent too high? Is that what I'm to understand?
He's like the guy that I just mentioned was like the guy who was writing all those articles about how dangerous that Sound of Freedom movie was, and then someone dug into him and it's like, hey, aren't you the guy who's the head of this like pro pedophile like charity? And he's like,
how do you have
and then
that
just, like,
charity?
Yeah, it's pro Stasia, and it's like basically they were like
what?
they're a like guys, you got to understand, we're like a harm reduction pedophile advocacy group.
God.
Like we
Like
want them to be
NAMBLA?
kind of. It's like
No,
we just want it to be done safely. And it's like,
damn, dude,
what are you talking about?
how do you get that tax ID? This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
What fucking idiot
Yeah.
as a charity?
Yeah.
Yes, this is my
the fucking
501c3.
501c3. Yeah, and it's like what do you do? Oh, lobbying.
Yeah, to who? Well, all these people that agree with it. I mean, NAMBLA was popular for a long time amongst like the thinkers and art authors and
That's what we're calling them now.
Yeah,
Thinkers.
guess
Yeah,
why?
right, thinkers.
What are you, some kind of fucking thinker?
I'm a finder of sorts. I like to find specific types of people.
Yeah.
And then write books about it. I mean, how many people were in NAMBLA? It was like the guy who wrote Howl. Who's that old poet?
Allen Ginsberg?
Yeah, Ginsberg. But people will still defend that. Anyone in NAMBLA as though like, well, fucking that's... Why are you so focused on what they're doing in NAMBLA? I don't know.
Because they advertise
yeah,
that it is man and boy love.
Association.
What do you fucking
it's the
mean?
BL part that really, I think a lot of people have the...
Come on. What?
Yeah.
How can somebody
The
be...
association.
What's the fucking... where does anybody get off, no pun intended, with being mad at you?
Bathhouse.
I suppose they do, don't they? But like, hey, if it's the organization is called the Actually Bad Guys Club, and then you're like, these actually bad guys, they go fuck themselves, and then someone's mad at you about it, that's nonsense. I don't understand how anybody ever fucking does any of this stuff and doesn't how angels just need to be plucking people out of the planet.
Yeah. It's like
at this point.
Just like so you're gonna discriminate me just because I'm a member of We Fuck Kids Inc.
Yeah, right.
Like,
yes, I am. I am going
to
do
judge
that.
a book by the cover, huh? Yes, that's what book covers.
Why are you so obsessed with us?
Exactly. Why are you so obsessed?
Yeah, the fuck kids part. So why? All right, and another question: why does Kash Patel have an account on a fucking porn website?
I mean, like, that's a very good question. Like, I don't think that's one of the ones where you have to. So here's like something that is relevant here. In Washington D.C., there are laws like half of the websites, like half of the major ones, like like I think X Hamster does this. Like you do have to sign in to access anything on the site just because of like the age verification validation thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Florida has kind of laws like that where or I think was like 2 years ago they put in the effect where it was Pornhub or something where you have to, or no, they just banned it from the state.
However, this argument I'm remembering does not hold water because if you look at the account creation date for Spiderkash, the day that account was created. No, it was January 6th, 2020.
Oh, come
2021.
on.
Like on January 6th, 2021 was when the Spiderkash was I need to get an account for this.
I've got
some bookmarks I want to make. But and apart from that, which is like, and I feel like that's not even necessarily like definitively him. It's just like they saw that was a username that he had used other places, and it's like that's not. Like I feel like there's probably another Indian guy named Kash.
Sure. Is that what is Kash? Is that short for a name? Is that a popular name?
His name is I believe his name is actually Kash Patel.
Cashew.
Cash
App? It's Cash App.
Oh, it's Cash App. Yeah.
It's Cash App, but it's like really we elected like Cash App Patel.
Yeah. Chime card to Patel.
Yeah. And like he's just been such an incredibly like hilariously incompetent guy because like all the stories that come out about
do you remember his challenge coin?
Oh yes, that was the best thing I've ever seen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know what this is.
He designed his own challenge coin, and it's like imagine basically imagine if one person at every mall kiosk got to add one design element.
So we have like the people who like do the fingernail manicure things, and then those who fix your digitizers on your phone.
And more like the hey young man, hey beautiful woman, do you need phone case?
Yeah, phone case, dude. Okay, so imagine you wanted to sell Punisher logo stuff, but you didn't want to get fucked by the guys who actually own Punisher. And so you were like, all right, well, it's going to be a skull, but it's going to be like this. And then I want to put like some crossed guns under it, kind of like skull and crossbones. But like I wanted to let's make them cool pistols, right? And then we need some gold. And then I want some really shiny black enamel, right? So now it's black and gold, and that's cool. And it's just...
And make the eyes of the skull spiders.
Oh my God, were they?
Yeah, they were.
Were they little... Oh my fuck. It's Spiderkash. Right, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking... This... This is the counter argument to like everything that was cool when you were 12 is actually cool. Because I think if I was 12, it'd have been like, hell yeah. And this sucks. This sucks a lot.
Even if I think even at 12, I would have been like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think it's so, you know what it looks like? It looks like something designed by Chrome Hearts.
Let me see this. Can we design, or can the audience design something better?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I am inclined to say no just based on personal bias, but yeah, I'm sure they could.
Oh yeah, okay, right. Spider
I think you know what I think it is actually is that it's not that the audience can't do it. It's just like that 99 times out of 100, the ones that do try to like be like, hey, yeah, you should sell this. Like you should sell my design, and it's like the designs people, not just like share with me, but like are insistent that I sell.
Oh no.
like the designs are as good as their social skills.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Let's make a new shop. Completely unbranded by any particular person, and take their designs. They can sign a little waiver, and then we can have Printify or one of these print-on-demand companies print it out and see how many actually sell.
I feel like that's the internet equivalent of just littering.
It is. Yes, it is.
Do you need phone case? Phone case?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. And then, like, there's the whole thing, like I feel like Kash Patel, every time I see a story about him, it's like, oh yeah, he is taking Air Force 2 without authorization to, like, go to WrestleMania. Like, to go to, like, Metal Militia.
How do you get Air Force 2 without authorization? Who is it that's authorizing it when you do get authorization?
Or, like, whatever the fuck. Like, he just will commandeer, like, things that he really is not, he does not have the, like, seniority or authority to do, and then he's like, all right, we're going to go see Seether.
Well, he's a kid in a fucking playground, and he finally he's a cringy kid who had to pretend to be cool. Because how old is he? What is he, 42?
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
Yeah, so he's like,
they raised the fucking age just to send him. That's the reason for that particular cutoff. They want to throw cash overseas. That's spectacular then. Now I understand.
Okay. Just like the Sikhs, he's going to be jumping out of airplanes and landing in bogs and fighting with his rapiers.
His that would be like the not the scimitar, whatever the fucking thing, like the sword that Gurkhas have.
Yeah, I was going to say scimitar too, so now we're stuck.
I said honestly the only
the one kind of sword that it is the least like.
Yeah, it's not a claymore.
Like, what's the least curved sword? One that's just like really just a spike. But yeah, they good luck to Kash on whatever front he gets sent to investigate.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you see that there was that one guy running, I think it was in Montana, where he is like vowing to like introduce legislation that would require Lindsey Graham to be drafted into infantry service?
No, but I mean
specifically Lindsey Graham.
That's excellent. I mean, he should be. Of all the people, like the two things that I like least about the Iran three things that I like least about the Iran situation. Of course, A, you shouldn't don't send any troops. Just keep blowing shit up from near orbit. B, it was a win for Netanyahu. And C, Lindsey fucking Graham's smug gay face.
Oh, he loves this so much. He's like,
why is he wandering around fucking Disney right now with a bubble maker?
Because when you win the Super Bowl, that's what you do. You go to fucking Disneyland, don't you?
I'm in Germany right now. Oh, now I'm in Albania. Yippee.
They deleted the compromat pics.
God damn.
They said I did a good job.
That dude has been happier the last 6 weeks than he's ever been in his entire life. And I hate it. I don't like it.
And it's also like, especially now when it's like, to be still like to be so old that you're still in office and still being blackmailed about being gay. It's like, dude, no, like that's not even blackmail anymore. But he's like, oh no, people will find out that I like the boys, and it's like, brother.
We get it. Everyone knows you're fucking gay. We all get it.
He'll get blackmailed with like he's actually straight.
Yeah.
Your D-mails.
I don't know, man. Like at this point, and with as much the way that gay has gone for the last 20 fucking years, why? If he, how could that be it? It's got to be.
It's got to be so much worse.
It's got to be so much worse.
Well, it's torture. It's children torture. It has to be.
Yeah,
this person's evil.
But it's like it almost seems like with him, he seems so compromised to such a degree that it's like it needs to be something even worse than that. And it's like,
yeah,
how do you get worse than that?
I don't know. I don't know, because like the other thing is, I don't think you never saw any of his shit in the Epstein files. And so that would mean that he'd have to have a completely separate, like he's got his own camp somewhere doing his own thing.
Yeah,
he was a rival organization, a rival kid fucking organization, all his own. And yet still, like, can you imagine the catty bullshit between him and Hillary about, who's getting which kid? They probably got into bidding wars over who gets to kill and fuck any particular kid.
Yeah. You take the Nigerians. I want the Ukraine ones.
I love your Lindsey Graham impression, actually. I like it.
Well, you shouldn't like it, but it is standard, just Southern gay.
Yeah, but you're nailing it.
Well...
I mean, like, you're really good at it.
All right. Is there something else we should be talking about?
On the topic of voices, like I just want to once again shout out the Admiral Lewis, who was the guy who did the music for all of the Vegas shooting documentary. And also is the main guy. He's the main mod in the Discord, the Flesh Simulator's Lake of Rot.
Okay.
The big Discord, for like posting the single funniest comparison, or I guess roast of my voice that I've ever heard, which is that I sound like if Tucker Carlson was a character on Code Lyoko, which was so fucking specific that it like just wanted to give him a shout out for that one. I appreciated that.
I assume that we'll do a side-by-side comparison right here for the audience members at home.
I'm sure we won't.
Oh, well.
I'm sure I'll forget. And also, it's like, they can look it up. I am so tired of, like, needing to spoon-feed these people, like, stuff where it's like, oh, yeah, here's the exact name of the video to search if you want to watch. And they're like, how do I find it? How do I get to it?
Flesh,
it's like, you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's the bar directly above the thing you're looking at. Like you look up.
No one's trying to click off of the video and then they have to pause and then they have to look something up. This is what my role was supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the stupid guy who asks and then gets.
No, you're not supposed to be the stupid guy. Like, and it's like the like I don't really. I think the point. I think this show was supposed to not have any stupid guys, and then like we're all three slowly revealing ourselves to the audience to actually be stupid guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But it happens.
Spots. You gotta have blind spots.
I mean, more so just so it's a mixture of blind spots and also just decision making processes or lack thereof.
Well,
yeah, there's like two types of like audience members. There's the ones who know more than everything that's being presented, and they hate the idea that something has to be dumbed down and or explained to a general audience.
Sure.
Which I don't think is a terrible thing to do. I guess that could be annoying, but not everyone's going to know every single thing about a specific topic. And especially if you're talking about, geopolitical specifics or, I don't know, all these people that you're mentioning in these books or who this person compared your voice to. So is it bad to ask for clarification at that point?
No.
Or is
I don't think it's bad at all.
Pretend to know?
I think people just really like what I've learned from looking at podcast comments is that people just, if they're commenting on a podcast, they're commenting because they want to be mad at the hosts for something. So it's like anything that you do will be the thing they yell at you for.
Yeah, and it's kind of fair on their point too. If you're watching like a TikTok video that's a minute long and you make a comment before the end of it that in the video itself explains exactly what you're talking about, that's one thing. But if it's a 3-hour podcast, if they're jumping to the keyboard to be like, actually, no, at the 44 mark, they said this really dumb thing. That's
Hell
fine.
Yeah, I did. I'm enjoying the time codes. We have lovely archivists popping up now.
Good.
Who just they've got the shortcuts ready. They have their evidence. Their evidence. No, you suck, and here's exactly why. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta just genuinely with the audience. You gotta just like double down and just like. And I guess, you know, we can kind of see when this strategy stops working, it really stops working.
Sure.
But just if you continue to just double down and be like, you know, no, God damn it, and continue to just like just refuse to even accept that they could have a different opinion.
Right.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like never admit that you're wrong. Never say sorry.
Well, I haven't been wrong.
Wait.
When I have the
this
opportunity.
Was the apology podcast.
Oh yeah, no, like I completely got. They hit me with the mind eraser.
Well, I mean, we've apologized several times. Well, you have on this podcast, at least like
yeah, always insincerely.
Oh, I thought it was all sincere. See, I can't read people.
No, I don't think I've ever made a sincere apology in my career. Like, and I think that anytime I have made apologies, like I usually assume that like people will pick up that I'm completely taking the piss, and then there's a lot of people that like seem to take them like not even at like sub face value, because if you just even take it at face value, it's obvious. And
the people just looking for keywords. Did the words come out of your mouth? They did. Yeah. Then I win.
And then, like, usually, it makes me feel bad, because usually the people that are like, you know, nah, man, you don't need to apologize for anything. Don't let them get you down. I'm like, oh, man, like, now I feel bad. Like, because, like, there's no way to explain to someone that, oh, no, like, I wasn't. You, like, I just was expecting you to not be as stupid.
Overestimating.
The overestimating the audience is something I continue to do, and it's like it's just a new low every week.
Well, there's this whole idea with writing that these authors constantly say is do not treat your audience as though they're stupid.
Fuck that. You should do it more. You must. If you don't, you'll get completely fucked up by them. Like they're hordes of like a horde of locusts.
No, but those are only the people who are commenting. These are like the people who
also,
are the most
this is
vocal.
for books.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, doesn't it kind of work the same way though?
I guess the actual readers are self-selecting a little bit. They're a little bit not as dumb. Generally,
yeah, like they can at least like, you know, engage with like a concept.
I tend to think that the listening audience to this podcast is are decently brilliant people, but the commenting, you know, arena is full of the most insufferable faggots.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that generally.
Be sure to let
the
Rusty know how you feel about that comment.
Yeah, there we go.
In the replies below.
I'm not going to read them.
No,
I swear, this time
what?
I'm not reading anything.
Yeah, prove it
Rusty
wrong.
reads, guys. Rusty reads every single comment. So
obsessively,
I'm trying to get engagement up. I'm trying to
yes.
meta.
Although, actually,
trying to make this the meta.
See, here's the nice version would be like, no, guys, please demonstrate this, because if we have all these really, really smart listeners out there, God, please let me hear from them. The actually smart ones who usually don't say anything, just be fun and witty. Be fun and witty and respond. And then, like, if for some reason you don't follow me on Twitter, you have to go follow me on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Do follow the antagonist on Twitter. Or, like, yeah, you're the one who said it, and you're the one who's going to reap the consequences.
I know. Yeah.
But, I mean, I think everyone like who has stuck around listening to this podcast like has a pretty decent idea that, you know, you are insane and evil.
You know,
by now,
I bet.
I bet it's probably going to be less. There's probably going to be more people who are like, "Dear God, this man is a racist."
Well, you know, yes, and then what? You know, so like the fucking.
like God, because people have been getting so many people on platforms other than Twitter are now getting exposed to the shit I post on Twitter, and there's so many of them that are just like trying to start fights with me on Instagram. They're like, like, you said the N-word. I'm like,
no shit.
Yeah, like, well, I didn't just say it once. Like, I say it. I call people it frequently.
I shout it from the rooftops. What do you mean?
Yeah, like if you go like, oh, you need to use the Cyrillic E if you want to search it. That's why you're not coming up with all of them. But and then someone's like, aren't you going to apologize for that? I'm like, no.
What?
Like if I was going to apologize, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
Like the whole point of saying that is to make people mad and like do something that has like actual like I had someone ask me like, what's the appeal? And it's like, the appeal is that I can and you can't. And it's like, why can't I?
Doesn't and it's that like, come off just like as a poor character trait?
Yes, it does. It is a poor character trait. It is due to my poor character.
I know, and I think that this is absolutely like, because I have had people reach out to me and say, "Well, why is Flesh? Why is he doing this?" I'm like, "Well, that's exactly the character he's portraying. Is
him?
You're using your power as the influencer to." Say whatever the fuck
it's a social status symbol. Like, it's the same reason I post Goatsy on the timeline, because I can.
God damn it, dude.
Like it's
and then to fucking argue with me about whether or not you had it fucking spoilered.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I did have it spoilered, for the record, but you were just a gooner.
Well, okay. First of all,
why are you gooning the Goatsy?
I'm not. But I also don't. I don't put. I'm not Spiderkash neither. My eyes stay all the way in my head. All right, fucking. What actual adult leaves the adult filters on things?
Oh yeah, no one does, because they're annoying. But it's like,
of course,
it's such a good excuse to like hit someone with the like, because if you hit someone with that when they complain, they're like, well, but it just takes all the like wind out of their sails.
It does, but just god damn it, dude. And then fucking well, now it's your fault. I knew exactly what that was. What the fuck? You didn't have that turned on? No, motherfucker, I didn't have it turned on. Of course.
Yeah, I don't have it turned on either. But it's like, it's something I do to be a dick.
Yes, I realize.
Because it's bad.
Because it's bad.
Like, I do it to harm other users of the platform.
All right. I hate to be the person that tries to divert the show from us just talking about ourselves in Goatsy.
Yeah.
What was there anything? Didn't you say that there was like more about the Kash Patel?
Oh yeah. You did.
Like,
tell me.
Okay, like the thing with that is that like so much of this like was actually fairly shockingly clean, that like people on Reddit are like flipping out over the fact that there wasn't anything more scandalous.
Okay,
it's like the worst thing in there was the fact that on the darkest day in American history, January 6th, he was decided to set up an Xvideos account
and crank it.
Yeah, but like everything else is like was pretty spotless, and like that's just kind of
smelling a cigar, like, whatever.
Yeah, like, he's smoking cigars, stuff. He's like fucking.
So this is like a super old email, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's his personal Gmail. It's his personal Gmail. Okay. And like the I don't know, like the thing that's just funny is it's like I would have expected it to be so much more insane and lurid, considering the fact that like if you look at what people are like saying, like it seems like he's just a complete like
loser.
Not even that. It's like people were saying like, oh yeah, he comes to work like 3 days a week because he's like always hungover from partying.
Okay, so he's just jamming it up.
Concert.
Yeah, like he's going to the club every night as a 40-year-old man.
As the director of the FBI, 40-year-old man just going to the club 4 nights a week.
Slinging poop.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, I've come full circle to my original analysis, which is that basically Trump cheated the FBI on purpose because he was mad at them.
All right.
Did it really start with Trump?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's the one that put him there. He was the one
who appointed him.
Yeah. He did. That was one he just got to pick. So that's who's there, you know. But like, I guess he did. It's so weird. I don't know. Otherwise, the Kash Patel thing, it just mystifies me anyway. You know, I just don't know why you'd want him there, except to make it lame.
Okay.
Because he's a sycophant. He's a sycophant is why.
Yeah, but like...
What, Trump is a sycophant?
No, Kash is a sycophant, which, okay, fine. If you want a lick spittle, there's a good word for the day. If you want a lick spittle, you can... he's got better lick spittles. There's a bunch of them. There's got to be.
Yeah, and I think it was just his personal beef. Like, because the FBI had been, like, trying to prosecute him...
Yeah.
Like, for the entire last 4 years.
Well, and every president since... since the 1940s, they've been that was like one of the major deep states that was fucking with every single president. So by replacing them from competent people into just absolute bozos, who does that benefit? The president, or does that benefit America as a whole? Or is this like some 4D chess to be as fucking gay as everyone's gonna want to be? To like. Taking the power out of Israel's hands by removing people who had ties.
Oh, it's definitely not that. It's
okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm thinking here.
Yeah, no, like I don't think it's to make the presidency stronger or to help the American people. I think it's to like make it harder for everyone at the FBI. Also, like because he didn't he like relocate them to Alabama?
There was, yes, they were getting some fucking fancy new building, and then it was, no, you gotta leave.
And then he put them back in the old gross one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, I can't. Maybe it really is just that. Maybe it's nothing but just to fuck with them. I think it's just
petty beef. Like,
God damn it.
I think it's just.
Although when it comes to pettiness, nobody does petty. Like fucking Trump. And it's been very funny. I've enjoyed his pettiness in a number of ways. There's a stupid guy, and this was in his first term. There was some fucking thing, and the squad was getting on a plane, and they were going to go overseas for some, walk and talk.
He drove a fire truck right out into the middle of the tarmac.
No, we weren't that lucky. That was Air Canada, I'm told. And that was just the other day.
A lot of Indians there.
There are a lot. Maybe it's connected.
Hopefully not my connecting flight.
You know, I was trying to put a connecting flight gag together in my head when I said that too, and I just didn't. It just didn't fucking happen. And I apologize.
Funny.
I apologize.
Yeah, I mean,
that was my
to whom? To us?
To you. No,
to God.
That was and to God.
Okay.
That's yeah. It's not the only time I fucked up this
sensei.
week. To your sensei. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be your second.
That fucking seppuku movie was so fucking good. What
Which
the
one?
fuck? It's the one, and now the name has flown my mind. But there is one excellent movie that's just about like, oh fuck me. It's
is
like
it old? It's not Harry
old as
Carey,
fuck.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Harry Carey. Thank
it is
you.
Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a good film. Holy fuck. I enjoyed the shit out of that one.
Oh, shit.
That's such a good dude film.
Have you ever read about, like, oh God, what's the guy's name? I'm completely blanking out. Like the gay Japanese fascist writer. Yukio Mishima.
Okay.
Have you ever read about the circumstances of his death?
No.
So he basically in his like when he's like in his, I think, 40s, 50s, whatever. He gets like he re-enlists in the Japanese military, and this is like in the 60s or 70s at this point.
Okay.
Sort of like, when like that time Hunter Biden tried to join the Navy in like 43.
Okay. Sure.
And then got kicked out on day one for being on coke because he brought coke to basic.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Which honestly, that is a beast mode if I've ever heard one. Like that rules.
He had to stand there like, what? You guys didn't know?
No, like my eyes are always this dilated.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, like he basically joins the Japanese military, and then he tries to institute a coup to go back to being Imperial Japan because he's like, no, we need to be like conquering and doing war crimes again. Like this stuff is like mad gay that we're not doing that. And so he gives this big, long, impassioned speech in front of all the other officers, and like
we need to be doing some less mad gay.
Yeah, but like
military procedures. Yeah,
like everyone. Like everyone who was listening to the speech he was giving, just like everyone was just like everything that could go wrong giving a speech went wrong.
Okay.
Like when it's just like the microphone doesn't work and there's like noise in the background, people are distracted.
Yeah.
And he ends with like this final, like, will you join me in like taking over whatever? And everyone's like, no,
this sucks.
And like everyone was just like irritated and like,
Get a better
dude,
mic.
there's gonna be so much paperwork. Like, what? I don't even know the disciplinary process for like. Okay, so why would you try to do this coup? And so he then immediately goes inside and tries to commit seppuku. And I say tries because like they completely Coen brothers it up.
God damn it, dude.
Like he fails, and then his second fails to cut off his head, and then this third guy like comes in. It's like it takes on like he doesn't get the head chopped off until like slice number like 6, where they're just like hacking at it.
Oh,
it's too many.
That's too many.
I saw an image of like some sort of Asian guy. I don't know what the fuck this was from, but it
Jackie
was
Chan.
It wasn't Jackie Chan.
Jet
but
Li.
it was Jet Li. Actually,
Bruce
yeah,
Lee.
that's it. It was
Mrs. Simulator.
It was
as a man.
Not yet. This is a person. This is a.
It's like a Zelda chic thing.
Oh,
it was like.
Okay.
It was like one of these old images where you see like the black guy who has all the whip marks on his back.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, the infamous, like God, imagine how lazy he must have been.
Yeah, right. Get back
post.
to work. How many times do you have to say it?
That might be the funniest tweet I've ever seen.
Was so good.
Well,
Howling Mutant, we're still trying to bring you on the podcast. Come on.
Slavery's bad. Can we at least admit that, Flesh?
Oh,
I mean, I think racial slavery is bad.
Listen, I say slavery was definitely bad. We should never, ever, ever have done that, and the consequences
here you go.
have been
Antagonist
incredible.
with the worst take.
Good old Lindy man here.
God,
imagine what America would look like if we had never, engaged in such evil.
Listen, yeah. God's retribution is fierce.
There was this Chinese person and their head. I know it was a Chinese person. The Japanese were supposed to be trying to cut their head off like during the rape of Nanking.
Yeah,
and
the rape of Don King.
Do it. And it's like, I don't know how you don't cut a head off, but it got halfway through and the guy lived.
That happens fairly frequently when they try to do that. Those katanas are very brittle.
Yeah, they're not...
mine with its hardened steel. I have a reverse
It's a Hattori
blade.
Tanzo.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Dude, it was so disappointing finding out like that katanas were not magic, It's always portrayed so spectacularly, and the average longsword would have just bent them right over. And
on that point, sorry.
No, you're good.
So earlier on, we were talking about this, but this is something I've been meaning to bring up for a while. We were talking about like the drones and how kids are just doing this. I've not seen the aftermath of drone videos yet. I just see like the terrifying chases.
Like, okay, the reason that the chases are terrifying and the people are so terrified of them is because, like, so, like, best case scenario is you just get vaporized and blown completely apart.
Is that true? Like, does it actually do enough to instantly kill you?
Oh, yeah, man.
I figured
they have like a pound of C4 on them.
See, I don't know. In my head, I was thinking.
Did you think they were just like crashing the drones into him? Just like, ow.
No. Like, I was thinking this. Okay, here's what I was thinking. Like, if you actually know first off, why would you need to add enough explosives to vaporize them when you could just add enough that would? They're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. All it needs to do is like give them a gashing wound that would cause them to bleed out and die.
Well, because you might get a group, or you might get a vehicle, or you might get a little command post that was poked up somewhere. Whatever.
Each their own.
Also, explosions are not typically known for causing gashes.
Yeah, but I get like you could set it up with like I don't know. Yeah. You could set it up with less, but I guess whatever the
Wile E. Coyote circular saw.
Hell yeah. Wile E. Coyote drones, now we're talking. Now
I feel like that's what God made me to make.
That, you know what? We might have just cracked it right there.
Answer the question. What happens to these people? What does the aftermath look like?
Oh, they are dead.
They get blown to parts.
Yeah, I mean, it's a grenade, so it's a grenade in your face.
It's like a Claymore mine flying into you.
Yeah, well, but even if it is just a grenade, like that's plenty.
Yeah,
that's plenty to get the job done.
Are there ways
of
escaping this? I'm trying to think for the future, because this is going to essentially be all of our futures.
The way you so the actual best piece of advice if you're worried about drones, now is a great time to get into skeet shooting.
Yeah.
Trap shooting.
Yeah.
Sure. See, I was thinking about buying a yarmulke, but I like this idea as well.
It's just a yarmulke with a QR code on it.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet there's got to be a format camera QR code, some kind of fucking, just shit that'll make these things force reset. You know, there's always some kind of goofy ass, oh fuck, we forgot to turn that off type shit in every piece of technology. There's got to be one out there.
The real thing that they're using is just like these, like, it's just one of the, like, I can never, I never know like where the third rails of like, actually not being able to talk about like shit in a podcast is, because it's different from videos, because like podcasts you have so much more leeway to like
there's
so many like there's so much shit that like we have I at least in my case I have talked about on this podcast,
even words. What are we allowed to say? What were we allowed to talk about an hour and a half in?
Right.
I mean, yeah, like that's the big thing, because like there's so many things I've talked about and specifically mentioned on this show that like if it was in a regular YouTube video would get the whole video instantly nuked. I had so back when there was that kind of initial sort of false start for releasing the Epstein files, where they just released the ones that were already
the shit everybody already had.
Yeah, I put out a video that was just me listing, just me reading every name in order. Like every single name on the file in order. And that video got completely like vaporized off my channel within like a minute.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was the one thing that was like okay, so there really is something that just like scrapes for mentions of specific names. And like, if you just even say the name,
right.
Leon Black.
Leon White. Let's call him that.
I mean, like now, I think his goose is gotten.
Okay.
His goose is cooked now, but like I think that was actually the one that did it. Like, because I've heard people being like, like I mentioned that name in a video, and it just the filter instantly just yoink. But yeah, like that was bizarre when that happened.
Yeah, it's weird whenever, this is always something that will, like, you get all these videos from YouTube. Say if you're remarking upon information that you're getting from other videos that are broadcasted by news channels through YouTube. You go, okay, well, why are they allowed to say something like Shmeri Schmilverstein or, Leon Black or whatever?
That sounds like that Jewish guy that bought the World Trade Center for like $13 million and then blew it up.
Yeah, and recently bought that other...
Yeah, he bought the thing in California.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, what did he buy?
He bought the second tallest building in Los Angeles, which I expect is going to start getting really Chinese soon.
Get the fuck out of there! It's gonna get a lot less Hebrew in the next 2 months.
What it's gonna do is it's gonna get a lot shorter, very quickly.
Yeah, Yeah, like, and it's just like it's one of those things where I watch this happening and oh shit! I need to plug in my laptop. I do not want to lose all the audio.
My god! What is it with you and chargers, dude?
Tell the audience, antagonist, about who Flesh Simulator is when it comes to technology,
dude. I've never known anyone who has more electricity running through their veins at any given moment who fucking hates being plugged in. More. I don't understand it. Every fucking thing he owns is at 2% all the time, and it drives me fucking bananas.
Yeah, every screenshot from your phone is at 0%.
I don't fucking get it, dude.
I am the most wiretapped man alive. My phone is like 150 degrees at all times.
Okay, then you should probably have it plugged in. God damn it.
I mean, no, I'm. Yeah.
No, we know what it is.
Like, I will also, okay, let me put it this way. I will frequently go and only get like half a tank of gas not because I don't have money, but because it's just like, oh, it's taking so long.
Dude.
You don't like listening to the ads at the gas. Do you think all right, let me ask you this. Sorry. Do you think that they slow down the flow of gasoline into your car because they want you to listen to ads longer that come out of the fucking speaker?
I can't even like allow myself to go there because I'm gonna do something that like they would normally have to make me like play Roblox first to do.
Smoke a cigarette and then accidentally leave it around and then drive off really quick.
Sure.
Okay. That's a real thing, though.
No, but like that, something like that is like actually the thing that brings me closer to murderous rage than almost anything else. It's like it's the Pulp Fiction, guy key in the car. It would have been worth him doing it just to catch him doing it, like monologue of like God, like shit like that, like in-shitification in a way where it's like they make something materially like what happened to Google search? Like,
oh my God.
Like did you read that article that came out where it's just like they realized that they could get more ad impressions by just making Google search half as like twice as bad, so that you have to scroll twice as long?
I didn't read that, but sense. Obviously that does make sense. Like, hey, when your customer goes away, when they find what they're looking for, that's when they stop being your customer. So I guess don't let them do that, motherfucker.
And a lot of these ads that you will hear if you go to, depending on the gas station, oftentimes it's just ads for the gas station itself. And it's like, what the fuck are you trying to do?
I'm here.
Let's speed this shit up.
Yeah. I don't even
I'm already at Wawa. I know what you have inside. I'm not gonna buy a fucking $1.50 slushy or whatever. Or
I will if I want. I do know where
maybe
I am.
I do want. Perhaps I was a little bit hungry now that I'm thinking about it. Because this is taking a while, and it's probably about time for a fucking pickle. So I might go into Wawa. And they do have nice slushies, and they also do serve.
Oh, it's Hoagie Fest.
That's right.
Oh, they have
That's
a
right.
fest
At Wawa.
Yeah.
Wait,
like in
the
fest. Fake Wawa fan.
I hate.
I'm never
Wawa.
over there.
I'm not a
I don't
Wawa
know.
fan.
So I'll put it this way. I hate Wawa too. Like Wawa is like the most spiritually repellent.
Why do
gas
women
station.
love it?
Because women are stupid.
And gay men.
Sorry, women.
Mm-hmm.
And like because it's like in a spiritual sense, they're, but the deal with Wawa, right? Like Wawas feel like a Safeway inside.
Huh.
And like Wawas feel like a Wegmans.
You can't say that. Like, not everyone lives in the area where these things exist.
You're just telling me.
Well, then they don't matter.
Yeah, you really just hate that area, I guess, is what you're saying.
No, I wouldn't have lived in this area, like, for the vast majority of my life if I hated it. I do hate it, but not for those reasons.
I was going to say, I don't think that's necessarily... I feel like you put yourself places you really don't like on purpose a lot.
Or you live where you're born and you stay there.
Well, there's that, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Have you ever moved?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me just... So my dad, I ping-ponged around a bunch of different, air stations,
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Weird military bases.
Yeah, but they're all military bases. They're all the fucking same. It doesn't matter if it's in Hawaii or if it's in Alabama. You're still on a military base.
In Alaska. So I was actually born in Clearwater, the Clearwater base.
Oh,
but
Scientologist.
Well, yeah, but the only people in town that weren't Scientologists. But yeah, then following that, I've just sort of I moved every year from 2014 to 2021.
Okay.
Which not fun.
Yeah.
And it was all within a 7-mile radius.
See,
that's a very close radius.
Yeah.
That's a lot of moving and not going.
Yeah, but it's so I've lived, various places, but I would say most of my life, the vast majority of my life has been I would say within 20 miles of DC.
Dude, that sucks. Let's move to Japan.
Yeah, no,
to Japan?
I don't think they let you move there.
I don't think I'm allowed.
I don't speak Japanese.
I definitely don't speak Japanese.
You don't have to. They speak English.
Well, yeah, of course they do. But for the same reason they speak English, I think they still don't let me in, though.
Yeah.
What, is that the tentacle stuff?
No, just we didn't give them a choice. That's all,
Mm-hmm.
I think we only asked for a little while, and after that we told. So
I don't know.
It rubs the baseball on its skin, or else it gets the nuke again.
Exactly.
How the fuck does PewDiePie lives there? But it's first off,
well, he's rich and famous.
Yeah.
You have enough money that you can buy your passport,
whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
so do I.
The best passport to buy.
What I'm trying to say.
Well, okay, then brother. Then do. There's some. You can get some of them real nice middle of nowhere Japanese houses for $23,000.
I was thinking Dubai.
That's
not a great time right now.
Yeah, I would wait. The real estate is going to be much cheaper soon.
Is that a bad idea? I know I brought this up before, but this is a concept
is to buy a Slovenian passport for $55,000.
What? Wait, and where does that get you? A Slovenian passport?
Well,
to Slovenia,
you can
quite expensive.
Yeah, it is quite expensive, but you're buying citizenship.
Yeah, to Slovenia. So
into the EU.
That's not even going to be around in 5 years.
I wonder about
shorter.
That.
Have you been looking? Have you been looking at the stock market? Have you been checking this shit? This is boring, I'm sure. But
I don't have stocks.
Well, ain't good. So you're just allowing. Well, first of all, I imagine you don't have savings either. You seem like you play everything a little bit fast and clean.
It's okay. Well, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Like I have savings in the sense of like I will be. Okay, so I'll let me say this. If I can survive the first like 48 hours of the apocalypse when like all of the like Delta Force guys are just like, all right, I gotta go find some guy to kill.
You're right.
I will be a very wealthy man in the apocalypse.
Hell yeah.
And also have Bitcoin.
And also what?
And also Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, how's that going? I mean, that's been trading.
It's always bad. It's always bad.
Down, but no.
It's always bad, and then you always somehow keep going up.
Everything's been so like this war has been terrible for all trades. So I mean, just to get back on like gold and silver. Yeah, there was like that big hype that we're I was probably talking about 3-4 weeks ago. Yeah. That's leveled off. Now everything's kind of silver's leveled at $70. Gold an ounce is at 4,600. Bitcoin's at what kind of high 69,000 to 70,000. Nice. And the stock market is dropping
precipitously
all the time. Even if you're invested in like RTX or like Raytheon or Lockheed Martin or whatever. Wouldn't you think that would be going up? I don't know. It's all fucking fake. But then how do you get out of that?
You don't.
You put money in bismuth.
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 All right.
The metal.
Why bismuth? What's going on with bismuth? They make the funny rainbow knives out of it. That's all I know. What do we need to know about bismuth?
I'm just saying, like, you put money into some kind of, like, anytime the market's, like, in this sort of bizarro world,
okay.
Like, so, like, you look at, like, 2007, right? And you think of, like, okay, like, what's something that is a, like, I'm trying to think of, like, a good example here. Like, if you put money into, legal ivory in 2007, and then you compare it into like 2009, you'd still have roughly the same amount of money in legal ivory.
Okay, I got you. Just weird shit that nobody's actually fucking with.
Yeah, be the man group.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, all right. So I put a lot of money recently. I just sold all my stocks. I put almost all of it into Henway, and
Henway.
Yeah.
Is that like Amway, but for chickens?
How much does a hen weigh?
It doesn't really matter. Not much these days. This is going to be a joke that literally no one's going to get.
Hell yeah.
But that's fine.
But like, I think I...
No, but I doubled down on it.
Was this the, like, what's
direction.
a hen weigh joke?
Yeah, but I was going byway. Or sorry, I was going to Grecian urn. I put it all in Grecian urn. Which is
and then what's a Grecian urn, and then
not much these days.
Okay, my bad.
About 2 pounds. It doesn't matter.
We are not paying them.
You just have to have land.
That's a very 2011 joke.
Well, your mind gets stuck.
Mine is like the German Greek debt buyout.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some people are going to say that's actually not how the joke goes at all.
I hope
sucked.
Yeah, no, I hope that's true. I hope it isn't how the joke goes, and I hope they complain about it, and now that's the joke.
Yeah. I've got a joke for you guys. So a man walks into a talent agency. Thank you. This has been Gladiodrome.